What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Alexandra Jolie, and you're watching Jolie TV.
Yeah. I can do anything. Yeah. Hell no, hell no, hell no, hell no. I can do anything. Yeah. Hell no, hell no, hell no.
YouTube, what's going on? So, it's been a while since I've done a video like this, but why not, right? So I was actually reluctant to do this video because I'm tired, y'all. I got 2 jobs. I'm tired. I just don't be having time. Like, I'm losing my voice. I don't even know why. I'm not sick or anything. But my body is like really just getting tired. This morning, I woke up to a Melanie Santos podcast. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with her, but if you aren't, she's a great person. I ran across her page when I was looking up new and full moon rituals, and I instantly fell in love with who she is as a woman, as a goddess, honey, what she embodies. So check out Melanie Santos on YouTube here or on IG. She's great, and her podcast was amazing this morning. All week I've been hearing to do this video, and I'm like, no, I'm not prepared. I'm tired. I don't feel like it. I don't even have notes, so I'm winging this video. Like, I have a few notes, but I really don't have too many notes. If you are new to my channel, please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe. If you are a returning subscriber, I just want to thank you for being you. You hear me? Because you're supporting me, and I love that about you. Please let me know who y'all are so we can love on each other, honey. All right? So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get into this video. So, like I said, this morning I was listening to a Melanie Santos podcast, and I found it funny because I believe that this was a for sure message that I had to do this video. Okay? Yesterday I wrote in my journal, the title of my journal entry was changes, and the next line below that was change is inevitable. I've been going through so many changes that I thought I was prepared for, but I wasn't, and now I have to adjust. Does that make sense? Like, I was prepared, but I'm low-key not prepared. Okay, so it's time for me to adjust at this point, and I am adjusting. It's just taking me a little time just because it's happening so fast. This time last year I was in a whole different space. Like, it's just a lot going on, and I asked for all of it. That's the crazy part about all of this. I asked for all of it, okay? In my new moon and full moon rituals, I released fake love. I released love that wasn't beneficial to my existence and my evolution. I asked for, my YouTube and my blog, and I asked for financial stability. I've asked for a lot of the stuff that I've gotten, okay? Listen, a new car, honey, this or that. I asked for a lot and I got it, but it's overwhelming at times when you ask for stuff and it happens like that. Overwhelming. So anywho, off that, self-reflection. Self-reflection is careful thought about your behavior and your beliefs. I do a lot of self-reflecting because evolution is constant. Melanie said that in her podcast, and I was like, girl, I'm taking that, okay? Evolution is constant. You are constantly elevating. Everything around us is constantly changing, and you have to get to a place where you get your mind stable enough to withstand the changes and withstand the storms and withstand the things that the stuff just happens, honey. They say that change is the act or instance of making or becoming different. I know I'm becoming different. I'm becoming a different woman, and I'm evolving into who Alexandra Jolie was made to be. And that doesn't come with comfortability. Okay? So I changed my mind to be okay with that. Be okay with changes, and that it may make me uncomfortable, and it may not be what I want at the moment, honey. Child, listen. There's so much going on. I have a blog post that's called Let's Talk About Self, Baby. Let's talk about self, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things. Okay, that's not the words, but that's my title. I wrote a few things in this blog post that can help you reflect. and just take a step back to propel forward, okay? So one of the things that I wrote was man in the mirror. Talk to yourself in the mirror. There is no judge, so don't judge yourself. Melanie said something in her podcast today where she said, when you start judging yourself and others, you try to take the role of God. That's not our role. Yes, we are gods and goddesses. Yes, absolutely. But you can't take the role of the Most High. You just can't do it. It's not in you, okay? Tell your reflection how you generally feel. Whether it's good or bad, understand that that's okay. Because at this point, you're identifying an issue or a non-issue, and you can move forward knowing what is going on mentally. So don't be afraid of fixing the man in the mirror. You have to. You can't be worried about everybody else changing to benefit you if you're not benefiting you. Okay? Have a good cry. I am so serious, y'all. I am a newly emotional person. And when I say that, well, I'm not going to say newly emotional, but I am a newly sensitive person because before I used to be hard, okay? A couple years ago, I just used to be a harder person, a different person. I didn't cry a lot. I didn't, let my emotions out a lot, and it resulted in anxiety and, depression and all that stuff. But now I just let stuff out. I just let it out because why? What benefit do I get of leaving that stuff inside of me if it's time for it to go? Well, have a good cry. If you're anything like me, you probably just don't like to cry. And there's a lousy connotation around crying, like it's a sign of weakness. But understand it takes strength to heal. It's not easy to heal. Healing, changing, elevating, all that stuff is growing pains, honey. It is not easy, honey. It's going to hurt. It's going to hurt, but it's going to feel so good at the end. Okay? Pros and cons. So ask people around you that genuinely love you, the positive and negative things about your personality. Make a list. And then make improvements where it's needed. It's good to know how you come off to people at times for self-awareness. Conscious tip, have an open mind and get out your feelings. Now, I also want to say, be careful who you ask to, because there's people that have resentment towards you, and if you ask a resentful person how they feel about you, it's going to be pretty negative, and it's not going to benefit you in any way. Ask people that genuinely love you. If you checked out my self-love video before, you need a tribe, and your tribe is people that mess with you in your good, bad, and ugly. Okay, so ask those people, the people that don't change how they feel about you because you changed in an instant. Okay, count your blessings. Do you know how blessed you are? People don't have homes, and you got an iPad or a phone or whatever. You're awake. That's a blessing. The sun is shining. Even if it's not, it's a blessing, okay? Just the fact that you can see that. So let's count all the little things and not take anything for granted, okay? A blast from the past. So self-reflection is about reflecting on your past. I'm not telling you to stay in your past. I'm telling you just to reflect. For a very long time, I didn't like who I was as a person. I was very insecure. I was very broken in a sense. I was very hurt. I was hurting myself, hurting people around me. I didn't like who I was. But if I take the time to judge who I was back then, I can't even appreciate who I am today, because who I was back then is a part of my evolution. Is a part of the woman and the goddess that I am today, and the woman I'm going to become. Okay? It just happens that way. I honestly believe I was born to make mistakes, because I make so many of them. But now that I'm doing this, it lets me know that all those mistakes have purpose. So take time to reflect on your past. Let go of any negative feelings and grudges you still hold from other people and with yourself. Let go of that stuff, okay? Stuff happens. Let it go and move on. You probably weren't the greatest person. You probably, was this, you just probably was the negative part of yourself. That's all right, okay? You're not anymore though, right? Oh, all right, let's move on. Return to the present. After forgiving yourself and others and moving on from the past, you will have a better perspective of the now and the future. So forgive yourself and forgive others. Just move on, people. Self-reflection is our ability to examine our character, our motives, actions in any situation. Without it, we become disconnected from ourselves, God, and others. It's time for us to hold ourselves accountable and be more self-aware so that we can fulfill our purpose and God's visions for our life. Mentally, October has been a hard month for me. It really has. There's been a lot of good happening, a lot of good changes, but it's just been a lot of stuff that has been going away from me. And I know it's working out for my good, but it's just hard, and I'm still human, you know? One of the biggest things I've been feeling in the month of October, which is new for me in a sense, is loneliness. I've been feeling so lonely, and I don't understand why, because I like to be by myself, but right now I don't. Like, I don't know if it's cuffing season, y'all, why I'm feeling like this. It might be. Because this time last year, I had somebody that I was cuffed up with, okay? And it was beautiful. It was just so beautiful. Like I said, I love being in love. I have no problem. There's people out here that be like, oh, y'all can keep that. No, I love it, okay? I really do. I'm a loving person. I have so much love inside of me that I would love to just pour out into somebody else. My overflow. Not the one that's for me, but the overflow, okay? That it sucks that I don't have somebody right now. It's cold. Like, it's cold outside. Like, I want somebody to hold me, okay? I work 2 jobs. My feet hurt. My back hurt. Baby, rub my back. I can't even call nobody baby. Like, damn. It's an adjustment. It's an adjustment, okay? Y'all, be okay with change. I'm not going to make this video too long because, listen, I just wanted to come on here and let y'all know that change is inevitable and it's all right. And just get with it. Get with it, because even if you don't get with it, guess what's going to happen? It's going to change anyway, all right? So I will leave you guys with this. Change your mind, y'all. Change your mind to accept that change, what's going to happen, is a part of your breakthrough, it's a part of your evolution. Understand that self-reflecting is everything. I use my journal to self-reflect. I've been writing in this since last year, June of last year. So this is a year's worth of mental thoughts. I just track where I was last year to where I am this year. I reflect on where I was last year, whatever the case may be. So that's what this video is about, y'all. Take the time to just embrace change and self-reflect, okay? On that note, guys, please, like I said, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys, and I'm out.
Ladies,
you're so sexy.
you got those sexy.
Perfect for
I see you in your sexy jeans. I like
You're
you.
so
Manicure, pedicure, mommy, so sexy.